Good day, everyone, and welcome to another exciting vocab lesson. This is Mr. Stitt, and today we're going to go over week 24 for my 7th grade students. And here's the list of the words this week. Monstrous, permeate, disorder, century, substantiate, and converge. Let's jump into the first word this week. The first word this week is monstrous, monstrous. And this is an adjective, so it describes something, and it means frightful or hideous, especially in appearance, extremely ugly. So if you can look here at this picture, even though this is a monster, he actually looks kind of cute. He's kind of a cuter monster, but to some he might be described as monstrous, very ugly. It can also mean anything that's shocking or revolting. So if you see a car crash, maybe that's a monstrous scene for you because there's twisted metal and just glass everywhere. That could be very monstrous. Monstrous also means extraordinarily great, huge, or immense. So the first time I saw a cruise ship up close, I thought it was monstrous. It was so huge. So synonyms of this word would be cruel, dreadful, freakish, frightful, gruesome, hideous, horrifying, terrible, and vicious. Monstrous. The next word this week is permeate. Permeate. And permeate is a verb, so it's an action, and it means to pass into or through every part of something. To permeate through the pores, intricacies, etc. Or it can just mean to be diffused through, to pervade, and to saturate. So as you can see here, food coloring has been dropped into this water glass. It has permeated or made its way into the clear, pure water. And it's beginning to transform the color to blue. Other things that can be permeated, say you're going home from school and it starts to rain. Those raindrops might permeate your clothing and touch your skin and make you all wet. Mr. Stitt likes to make coffee, so as I make coffee, the water permeates the coffee grounds and makes a delicious cup of coffee. Ideas can permeate, so sometimes people talk about ideas permeating a society or a culture and changing the mindset of people in that culture. So it doesn't just have to be a literal permeate, it can be a figurative permeate as well. So synonyms of permeate are infiltrate, infuse, invade, pass through, penetrate, percolate, seep, and go through. Permeate. The next word this week is disorder. Disorder. And that's a noun, so it's a thing, and it's a lack of order or regular arrangement. Confusion. It's any sort of irregularity. It's a breach of order, disorderly conduct, public disturbance, or it's a disturbance in physical or mental health or functions. It's a malady or dysfunction. So as you can see in this image here, I am illustrating a mental disorder. So you can see the image represents someone's maybe foggy thinking, their fractured mindset, maybe their body is injured in some way and they feel like they're broken. Disorder can also be in public. So we saw recently with some of the racial tension that happened in America, we saw some public disorder where people were causing conflict at the Capitol and they were protesting race discrimination in this country, and that was disorder or people rioting. So synonyms of disorder are anarchy, confusion, disarray, disorderliness, disorganization, and mess. Disorder. The next word this week is sentry, and this is a person. And so it's a noun. It's a soldier stationed at a place to stand guard and to prevent the passage of unauthorized persons, to watch for fires, etc. Especially a sentinel stationed at a pass, gate, opening, and a defense work, or the like. Or, more simply, it's a member of a guard or watch. So security guards are sentries. Your dog can be a sentry over your house. It doesn't have to be a person. It can be a dog, a guard dog, anyone who's guarding something. So synonyms would be sentinel, guard, lookout, and watchman. Sentinel. Or sentry, I'm sorry. The next word is substantiate. Substantiate. And that means it's a verb, so it's something that you have to do when you substantiate. And you establish by proof or competent evidence. It means to give substantial evidence or existence to something. To affirm as having substance. Give body to or strengthen. And so I put here prove it. And that's essentially what substantiate means. If a middle school student says that they were in one place but they really weren't, a teacher might say, substantiate your statements. Definitely in the court of law, a lawyer has to substantiate their claims. They have to prove it with evidence. So synonyms for substantiate would be affirm, confirm, justify, prove, validate, verify, check out, and test. Prove or substantiate. The next word this week is converge. Converge. And that's a verb, and it means to tend to meet in a point or line and climb toward each other as lines that are not parallel. To tend to a common result, conclusion. So I have a picture here of different hands that are different colors that have a heart in their palm, and they are converging together or coming together. So kind of symbolic of maybe some racial tension that might be happening in our country. When two groups of people come together, they converge. Bodies of water can converge. Where I live in Florida, the Gulf of Mexico converges with the Atlantic Ocean, right to the south of Florida. Ideas can converge. People can converge. Two cars can converge in a car accident. Anytime things come together, they converge. So synonyms of this would be assemble, concentrate, mingle, combine, join, meet, or come together. Converge. Well, thank you so much for joining us. This was week 24 for my 7th grade students. And the words were monstrous, permeate, disorder, century, substantiate, and converge. Thanks again for joining us. I hope to see you again next time. Bye.